Hello and welcome to the financial edition of Bondi Snapshot. One of the hardest things about buying a property is actually getting the finance together. It can be very daunting, but it doesn't need to be. We're going to have a chat today with Charlie Loveridge from Shaw Financial. They're our financial partners at Phillips Panzer Donnelly. Going to talk to you about making it easy for you. Hello Charlie, and thank you so much for joining us on this financial edition of Bondi Snapshot.
My pleasure.
And I have to say, of course, you were nominated for the Young Gun Broker of the Year in Australia, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That's awesome. So tell me, Charlie, look, obviously it's a bit daunting for people who are starting out looking for property. What are the summer things that they need to take into consideration when they're starting looking at finance?
Look, Marianne, I think the main things are people need to be confident of what they can afford to borrow and, of course, spend. The deposit is a very important part of a particular purchase and whether or not lender's mortgage insurance becomes payable, which for a lot of people is something that has to be incurred because coming up with a 20% deposit on a purchase price is quite a lot of money in Sydney these days.
Tell me a little bit about mortgage insurance. A lot of people don't understand what that is.
Yeah, lender's mortgage insurance essentially is the insurance premium that's passed on to the borrower, whereby if they need to borrow over 80%, the banks do see risk there. If there's a market correction and, for example, the property value decreased, the borrower defaulted on the mortgage and the bank had to actually go and on-sell that property, they need to make sure they can reclaim the money they've lent to the borrower.
What sort of costs are we looking at with mortgage insurance?
Look, the costs do vary, quite considerably, but essentially if it has to be incurred, we'll try and help the client go to a lender whose mortgage insurance premiums might be more competitive than another.
What sort of clients are coming to you to use a mortgage broker and what are the advantages for them?
Yeah, look, Marianne, we help a very wide range of clients, from first home buyers to investors with multiple properties. I don't think I've had a client that has come to me with an existing lending facility that we haven't been able to find a better deal for. And look, at the end of the day, let's just assume we couldn't, at least they'd have the free peace of mind that they're in the best position possible.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, Charlie. Look, I know you can help a lot of our clients out there, either just getting a little check on where they stand financially right now, or actually going out into the market and starting that search for their first property.
Most certainly. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure.